Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Imgroovytarot, and today I'll be reading for the sign of Leo. Let's get into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Leo in regards to their love partner? This is going to be for Leo. We have habits that flipped out. I don't know if we will ever change. And we have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. I feel like you have been, on the bottom of the deck, we have unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. So we have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. And unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. Leo, I feel like you have been telling this person over and over and over and over again that you have been unhappy. Excuse me. You may have been in a long-term relationship with this person, and man, you have been trying. You've been trying, okay, and ultimately, you didn't want to lose this person. You didn't want to give up on them. You love them, okay? You love them, and you just didn't want to see them go. But for some reason, it's like, how long are you going to be repeating yourself? How long are you going to be asking? How long are you going to be pleading? And usually Leos don't like to plead. But let me tell you something. When you're in a long-term relationship with somebody and all you do is want them to change one minor thing, all you want is for them to show you some attention, then you might plead a little and be like, because you don't want to cheat, you don't want to leave, like you love them for who they are, but also, even though I love you for who you are, we're all supposed to grow. And if you're still doing and acting the same way from when we got with each other, then something ain't adding up. We're supposed to grow together, but Leo, I feel like you're the only one that's been growing. And as much as it hurts for you to even think of moving on, you have been considering it. Because you're thinking of the long term. You're not thinking of the short term. You have been with this person for a while. But even so, if you see, like, for instance, Leo, let's say that you somebody that used to pop off at the mouth. As soon as somebody disrespected you, or as soon as you heard something that you did not like, you would pop off at the mouth. But what you did, because you wanted to grow, because you wanted to be a better person, because you know that not everything deserves your energy. When you hear things that just would have you pop off at the mouth, the old you would have went off. But this new you just hear them, and you may be like, okay, they might be having a bad day today. Or you might be like, I wouldn't, like, if it's in passing, like, let's say you at Starbucks and the person is mean, you might be like, okay, you need to watch who you talking to. You don't know who you talking to. Or I think right now you're the type of person that's like, if somebody is rude to you in passing, you would be like, oh damn, they must be having a bad day. I hope that it gets better for them. Or you might you've learned to not take things personal. But you see, at the end of the day, you've grown. Okay, you've grown from that old way of thinking. You did that for yourself. But this person, they're so habitual that they feel like whatever they been doing, it works for them. So if it works for them, why should they change? For you. That's why. I don't know if some of y'all hear this, but I think the neighbors' fire alarm is going off, and I'm actually really concerned because it's still going off. Leo, please skip ahead if you would like, but I'm about to stick my head out the door, not because I'm nosy, but because I actually really am concerned, because usually nobody's and never mind, because it just went off. It just went off, so that's good. All right. Leo. This is for Leo. Okay, and it's back on. So since it went off, that means that they got it situated the first time. They probably just having a hard time getting the smoke out. Okay, your past energy. You have the Knight of Cups. Present energy, we have the Justice card. And if y'all was looking at the camera, you would have saw that, damn, they need to get their shit together. They need to get their shit together. If you was looking, you would have saw that the Justice came out. So there is a lot of need for balance within y'all relationship. Like a lot of need for balance. And we have the Death card. We have the Death card here for your future actions. What is going to be the outcome of this situation, Spirit? What is going to be the outcome of this situation? Oops. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. The outcome is going to be the Hangman. Let me get these cards on the camera so that y'all can see them. Bro, what? Maybe that's a car backing up. Maybe somebody is moving in, because look, I'm trying to keep myself together for this read. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in your past energy, the Justice card in your present energy, Death in the future energy, and a Hangman and the outcome. Leo, I feel like this person is going to they're going to start to realize that you've been acting different. They're going to start to realize that you've been acting distant. And they're going to realize that they don't like that at all. They're going to realize that they miss the old you. And not the old you as in the one who used to pop off. But the old you that used to be all up on them. The old you that used to joke and laugh and play with them. And I feel like the only reason why you slowly stopped to do that is because of whatever you've been asking for when it comes to them. You may, and I'm seeing unappreciated. So, and you are a Leo, so you like to, you like attention, right? Let's be honest. Leos like attention, baby. I like my attention too. So with that being said, you may have been asking this person for a little bit more attention, a little bit more love. For instance, let's say this person just got off of work. And in the past, they may have want to be all up under you after work and be like, ugh, I just want to be up under my Leo. And they may have used to run baths for you and rub your feet, like little things like rub your feet when y'all watch your TV, or stroke your hair when y'all are out in public, or just hold your hand. Like the little things. It's like they don't do the little things anymore, and you've been complaining about that. You've been asking them like, well, hey, why don't you do this for me anymore? And they're like, like, just excuse. Excuse. Because there's no reason why they shouldn't. I mean, if y'all are in a loyal and faithful relationship, because I'm not getting any third-party energy here. Honestly, I'm not. I'm just getting that they may have gotten a little too comfortable. And I'm also seeing that, Leo, you might be somebody that likes to get flowers, because I'm looking at this flower in her hands, and if you look, it's a flower in these hands as well. So you may be someone that you might not care to get flowers, but if you was to get flowers, you would be like, oh shit, okay, like you might really appreciate that, because like, damn, baby, thank you. You ain't been getting nothing else. This person don't, no. Let me see. See, I'm over here finna make it sexual. Let me stop. Y'all, I'm a Scorpio. I'm trying to change my ways. But that's the energy that I've been in. But look, I think I'm about to start my period, actually. So I usually get, like, very sexed up right before my period. So, hey, just be generous with me. Be nice. But I'm gonna go on and say it anyway. Maybe for some of y'all, this person used to like to give y'all head for no reason, like to rub your back for no reason, suck on your toes. Like this person used to want to cater to you for no reason at all, and it's like they haven't been doing that. And by you pulling away, not because you're getting the energy from somebody else, but because you're like, ugh, whatever, like whatever. What's the point of me trying? Whatever. Like I don't care. They're gonna see that, and I'm like, hold on, Leo, I still love you. Let me show you that I do, because I'd be damned if anybody come and take my Leo from me. Why is this Knight of Cups the past energy? Why is this Knight of Cups the past energy for Leo? We have the Six of Wands in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So in the past, I feel like you used to tell this person, hey, I would like for you to do this more and more. And they would probably do it for like a week or two. A week or two. Like let's say when y'all first got together, y'all was very sexually active. And please put this word fits. Like y'all, this is just an example. Let's say y'all was very sexually active, and then this person got comfortable. They started eating more. They was well endowed when y'all first got together, but then they started putting on weight to where it's nothing but meat there now, even when it's all the way out and it's all the way hard. It's nothing but meat and fat right there. So it's like you probably told this person, hey, babe, I feel like we should go to the gym, or I feel like we should do more exercises or go and walk. Like you wouldn't say it in a rude way, but you would definitely be like, hey, I feel like we should change this up. And then they would be like, okay, baby. And then they'll do it with you for like 2 weeks. And then, boom, I'm tired. We can go tomorrow. And then tomorrow ended up tomorrow. And y'all, it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be so sexually based. It could be this person. You could say, I'm tired of washing the dishes, or I'm tired of doing all the laundry by myself, or especially if y'all split like the bills 50-50. It could be you're tired of doing all the cooking, and you're talking whatever it is that you feel like this person doesn't give back to. You told them, and they would do it for a little while. They would do it for a little while, but they don't know how to be consistent. Why is this Justice card here? Why is this Justice card here? We have the Queen of Pentacles, and I could have sworn I just seen a card. Yep. And we have the Page of Cups that flipped out. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like right now, the energy that you're exalting is you knowing your worth. I feel like you've been pulling away from this person, especially when it comes to like the love aspect. No, because I'm still not getting that y'all are really just breaking up. But you have been pulling away, putting more time and energy into yourself. You're not doing the little things that you used to do. Like, let's say that when y'all two go to sleep, you may cuddle this person. By the way, men like being a little spoon too. And they might be noticing, why is she not holding me at night anymore? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, buddy, you did. Yeah, you did. Leo, and you might be putting on makeup more. You might be doing just more for yourself. And they see that. They see that. And Lord, let me tell you, they do not like it. And it's not that they don't like you feeling beautiful. They don't like the possibility of other people knowing that you're beautiful or seeing that you're beautiful, but not in a clingy type sense, but more in a, I don't want nobody taking my Leo. I need to do something. I need to figure this out. I need to be better. Like this person, they know that they know that they need to do better. So right now, I see that they're in the energy of figuring it out because we have the Knight of Cups here twice. There is no doubt that this person loves you, no doubt. But again, they just got so comfortable to where that comfort became a habit. Why is this Death card here? We have the Two of Swords. So the future energy, this person is going to be going through a transformation, but they're going to be kind of confused about it because, excuse me, because they know that they want to do better. They know that they want to treat you better. They know that they want to give you what it is that you deserve. But I don't know. It's like they have some type of halt. Like something is stopping them for some reason. But Seven of Pentacles, they're going to work through that. They're going to work through that. They're going to figure it out. It's like right now, and they're just going to be trying to figure out, how do I be consistent? How can I be consistent for my Leo? Why is the Hangman here for the outcome? We have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, as well as the Ace of Cups. Leo, you're going to get what it is that you have been asking for, but it is going to take a little patience. I'm hearing, y'all, I've been patient. I've been patient. Well, it's going to take you not not complaining. It's going to take you changing your actions, because it's like this person doesn't hear what they hear your words, but they go through in one ear and out the other. But your actions, if you're consistent with your actions, as in not giving them what you've been giving them, and I'm not talking about loyalty. Stay loyal to your man, stay loyal to your woman. But it's going to take you changing up the little things that you do for them to see and realize that they need to do better with what they've been promising you. They're going to have to keep going to the gym. They're going to have to keep washing those dishes. They're going to have to keep sending you flowers. They're going to have to show you that they can be different, to where they have a new habit. Because they love you. They don't want to lose you. Now, I do feel like in the future, this consistency on both ends is going to turn into a new love. Y'all are going to be two totally new people in a relationship, and y'all will actually start growing together. But it seems like right now and lately, you've been growing by yourself, Lilo. Lilo, oh my God. Some of y'all like to watch Lilo and Stitch, or some of y'all need to watch Lilo and Stitch. I don't know. Watch Lilo and Stitch with your children. I don't know, but I said Lilo, not Leo. But Leo, I feel like y'all are gonna start growing together instead of you just growing by yourself. But sometimes when you want a person to do something, it's gonna take a different type of manipulation tactic instead of complaining and talking and asking over and over and over and over. You're not a recorder. And, I did say manipulation. Let's say just a little hard guidance, okay? A little hard guidance on your end. Because, again, they feel like it's too late to take action. But once you start switching up what you do, because you're tired of talking, they're most definitely going to feel that. They're going to feel that energy shift, and they're going to be like, okay, yeah, this ain't working for me. Like, I feel like you're most definitely dealing with the type of person that doesn't understand words. They understand action. So, why do I keep wanting to say Lilo? Now I'm finna watch Lilo and Stitch with me and my daughter. So Leo, this has been your read. If you're still here, please like this video. If not, that's totally fine. Just take heed to this message, baby. Nevertheless, y'all stay groovy. Peace.